Hello Vavers, you're watching YouTube channel Daily USA News Alert. Border crisis. Nearly 70,000 attempted illegal border crossings in February alone. According to new reports, a staggering number of would-be migrants were detained by U.S. officials attempting to illegally enter the country during the month of February alone, totaling approximately 70,000 in all. The numbers are staggering, and we're incredibly worried that we will see another huge increase in March, said an anonymous official with Homeland Security. As the debate over border security and illegal immigration continues to leave D.C. bitterly divided along partisan lines, U.S. law enforcement agencies and voters are increasingly demanding politicians address the problems posed by the rising influx of people. From hot air, The Washington Post reports the number of migrants detained after entering the United States along the southern border was up sharply in February, possibly setting the stage this spring for the highest number of migrants seen crossing the border in a decade. A group of 64 parents and children had waded through a shallow bend in the Rio Grande to turn themselves into the agent on the U.S. side. Groups like this arrived again and again in February, one of the coldest and busiest months along the southern border in years. U.S. authorities detained more than 70,000 migrants last month, according to preliminary figures, up from 58,000 in January. The majority were Central American parents with children who arrived, again, in unprecedented numbers. The numbers are staggering, and we're incredibly worried that we will see another huge increase in March, said a Homeland Security official who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss the unpublished figures. Last year, the number of migrants crossing the border jumped 39% in March over February as the weather warmed and seasonal workers began joining the flow of economic migrants. If there's a similar jump this year, it would mean more than 100,000 migrants detained this month, March, alone. That would be nearly 20% of the total number detained for all of FY18. Even at the present rate, we're talking about more than 2,000 people a day. That works out to roughly 2 migrant caravans, approximately 7,000, per week. This catch-and-release system is exactly what the Trump administration is concerned about. It remains to be seen what percentage of this surge of migrants will follow the rules and what percentage will take advantage of the system and disappear. The Post makes the case that the Border Patrol is struggling to keep up. Its system was designed to turn away Mexicans sneaking across the border who could be deported quickly because they weren't asylum seekers. Now that thousands are arriving daily with children and claiming asylum, the system is overloaded.